Hi there, Dead Ideal Boy here, back with another video, and this time we're jumping into Daily Race C. It's at Spa, it's in the Group 3 cars, and as you can see, we're on our US account. Now, we've not managed to get this US account up to A+ just yet, because we've been mainly starting from the back. However, there are a variety of skill levels in this lobby. B-rated drivers, A-rated drivers, and A+ rated drivers, so we tend to get a bit of chaos when we all meet up like this, so we'll see if this lives up to that billing. Now, we start in the lottery of the bus stop, and the Porsche gets an even worse position to start in, and we have to take some slight avoiding action there. So it's pretty annoying that, although they've kind of sorted out the rolling starts, they've still not really done it at Spa properly, because as you can see, the field has been split in half almost, and it's just annoying, because you could have such a better start to the race if it wasn't like this. However, we're going to head up through Eau Rouge, Radion, onto the Chemo Straight. We're going to make light work of that Porsche with the superior straight line speed of the Supra. And if you can see from behind here, the Skyline Silhouette coming after us, which was basically the car of choice this week. It was the one that was dominating the leaderboards, not the Supra, for a change. So yeah, interesting there. And what is also interesting is subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't already done so, please consider it. You know, if you found yourself coming back and watching more than one of these videos, then perhaps you could, you know, find it somewhere within your heart to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, if you don't, then thanks anyway. If you have, then even bigger thanks. I digress anyway, enough of the begging. So we get on to the pack ahead. You can see some fighting going on. There's a little bit of smoke coming up, a little bit of jostling for position in lap 1, so we're catching them, which is good for us. As you can see, the US player there, Double Deezy, drifting a little bit wide, and that's good for us because we're now at least caught up with a group in front of us, and we can get a little bit, well, hopefully forward progress. We're going to go for the move here. No, we're just going to back out there, because we would have probably sent the American Double Deezy off if we went for the lunge there. But there's a big moment up ahead there. Cars all over the place. Everybody's off the track. We managed to get the Moses effect almost perfectly, except the green Supra comes straight back on in front of us. We go off the track along with him, desperately holding on there, and the Skyline Silhouette takes full advantage there. We get the half-second penalty just as the Skyline Silhouette is murdered by the green Supra. So that was absolute chaos from nowhere. Like I said, sometimes that's what these lobbies throw up, with the different ratings of drivers and that kind of thing. So although we've got a half-second penalty out of it, we've managed to find ourselves somehow up to P6 now after all that chaos. We're going to come across the line to serve the penalty here. We managed to actually gap the green Supra behind, so we're not even going to lose a position, which is good for us. And yeah, I'm delighted that we've managed to make some forward progress at this point, even though it was absolute chaos that caused it all. But that is Spa for you. High speed track with high speed incidents when you get slight side to side touches. Now skipping forward quite a bit onto lap 4, because that's when we next caught up with the group of cars in front. So we've got P4 and P5 ahead of us. We're going to make the run up the inside of Shark here, so we got a much better exit. We're just going to take the left-hander, obviously. Have to be wary here, give space. We managed to get the move done. The Shark is now tucked straight back into our slipstream. We need to try and think about holding him off as we come round the S-bends here. And we're going to catch up with Ram 62 Artist. We're going to be right on his tail now in the gold shiny Supra. So we get a run out here, but we just tap the back there, back off, make sure nothing untoward happens. And you can see he's getting a little bit squirrely, let's just say, out of that corner, but we managed to get a good run here. He gets slightly up in the curb there, which compromises a lot of his speed. Now we've got a really good run, and we're going to go for it. We've decided we're committing to it. We've got a good run up the inside. The car's well in place to make the move. You see we're up in the curb there to make sure we give plenty of space again there, but we made a little bit of side contact and off he goes. So we just back out a little bit so we don't take advantage here. He gives us a little tap in the side there, almost sending us off, and all of a sudden, to does not go into one, as we both make a play for the pit lane entry. And what you're about to see here is absolutely heartbreakingly frustrating. And if you had seen my live reaction while this was happening to me, I wouldn't have been able to publish this video without making it an adults only rated video, because I was swearing. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was absolutely furious that had happened to me. Not only did we get bumped out the way of the pit lane, we got a 1.5 second barrier penalty. Just as we then catch up with the group in front, we have to serve that 1.5 second penalty. So that was just, yeah, horrendously frustrating here. As you can see, we're going to have to try and fend off our car now in the approach down to the bus stop. But yeah, I mean, where do I start with that incident? Apart from the fact that the green Supra, the gold Supra, you know, just smashed us off the track as they decided they were going into the pit lane, even though we had the line on into it. Hitting that barrier and getting that penalty was just the icing on the cake. It was the cherry and the icing on the cake. Now, I don't understand these 1.5 second barrier penalties. I'm at an absolute loss as to what that is trying to achieve by giving these penalties. I understand wall riding needs to be taken care of and addressed, but this is not the way to do it. Trust me. The people who are getting hit off the track into the barriers are the people being punished, and the drivers doing or making the contact are getting away scot-free. So GranTurismo really needs to sort this out, because it's ruining so many races as we make a move up the inside of the green Supra, who just decided, well, it just clearly didn't even realise I was there. So we had to make an aggressive move, and we did it, and I think it was fair, because we really wanted to make forward progress, because I really wanted to catch that gold Supra. I wasn't sure what I was going to do if I caught him, but I just knew that I really wanted to catch them. As we make the move up the inside, Double DZ backs out, which was nice of him, as we have the run up Erosion Radiant into the Camel Straight again. You can see that we've made forward progress to P7, and as we skip forward onto the final lap, we're starting to find a bit of pace, going purple here, but we're just not sure if we can catch the gold Supra, because he's up in P3, and it's going to be a tough task to do it, which is effectively ended when we see the half-second penalty for the track limits coming into effect there. So we go ahead and serve that penalty. I think we're going to hold on to the position though, which will secure us P7 unless there's any chaos up ahead that we can capitalise on and get a free place or two out of. But it doesn't look as if there's going to be, as we check back to make sure we are safe, and the yellow flags are out, which is hopefully something we can capitalise on. But no, coming round the bus stop, everybody's safely over the line, and you can see there actually the Supra, which caused us the problem at the pit lane, actually finished only one spot ahead of us, so we possibly could have caught them. But here's the incident anyway in the replay. You can see here we're on the grass, giving them plenty of space. They're giving us plenty of space, to be fair, but they just turn in it, and the pinball physics there, you know, don't help. But this little touch here really just triggered, almost sent me off. Shark behind actually does well to avoid us, and look at this. Now, I'm not saying it was deliberate, I'm not going as far as that, but they must have knew what was going to happen if they did it, and we certainly had the line into the pits. You can see all the cars going past us. Look how many positions we lose. It's absolutely, even just watching it now is giving me a sense of frustration, but anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, that was that race. It was all going well up to a point, and then chaos happens. But that's GranTurismo at the moment, especially when we've got a mix of skill levels in the lobbies. So it is what it is, as I said. So if you like the videos, then subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and join the channel as a member if you're feeling ever so generous. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye.